So one of the most fascinating stories that I've ever read in the Bible, is in the book of First Chronicles, chapter 12. And in that scripture, I mean, if you look at it from verse 1, it speaks about, David, going into the wilderness and people coming out to meet him. So they wanted him to be king because, of course, the prophet Samuel had actually anointed him to become king. And in that meeting, when people began to gather to him, people from all places, they wanted him to be king. They wanted him to have power by all means necessary. So they gathered to him, and of course, people came voluntarily. I mean, it was not like anybody forced anybody. And over 300,000 people, beyond that, I mean, if you go down through that scripture, you realize that many people, showed up willingly in their thousands. They came, and over 300,000 people armed, waiting and willing to go, to unalive themselves, to make sure that David become king. But one of the things that people are not even looking at in that story is this: that after all of this, David, of course, later became king. And indeed, when he became king, when his time on earth was come and done, he had to leave. And what am I trying to bring out from that story? So when you see governments, you see people, you see individuals who want to become rulers, politicians, want to be ahead, want to be in charge, by all means necessary, ensuring that people are unalived, for their cause, so that they become whatever that they want to become. They've forgotten that 100 years from now, they will be gone and there'll be nothing about their story that will be written. They will all become dust sitting in the graveyards. And guess what? All of the monies that they must have stolen, maybe for their children and for their next generation, some other person in government will come and say, you know what, I want to really probe the other person's government and get the monies back. And that is what usually happens. So the money actually goes to waste. So at the end of the day, 100 years that many individuals think, and they may think, I mean, it's a long time. When you calculate it in actual fact, there are 365 days in a year. And if there are leap years every 4 years, then you're looking at a total of 36,525 days only. If we can quantify years in terms of days, it will make more sense. Go 36,525 days, minimally, every one of us, including myself speaking to you, would have been gone. But I will stand before the Creator and I'll give account of myself. And there is no penance. And I repeat, there is no penance. There is no amount of money from this world that you will pay to rescue you in the next life. So why not live good? Why not be truthful? Why not do good? I leave that to your conscience to speak to you.